I hope you are well. We're going to be heading back into the mine in Scarlet Hollow. Very excited. I only want to save, like, one of those kids, if I'm honest. Yeah, so I can just leave, basically. We have only just begun. Anonymous, thank you for that gift sub. The Moab, thank you for that other gift sub. Almaren, thank you for 13 months. DJ QJ, thank you for 68 months. QB, thank you for 4 years.
Blah, blah, blah.
Kakob, thank you for 76 months. And Wamasi, thank you for the bites. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Well, welcome to ScreamADay 9, October 52nd. It's been a good ScreamADay. It's been just steaming ahead. Yeah. The forever year. Captain's log, October 52nd, 2020. My first mate has come down with the super COVID. I threw him overboard. Need to just make it a millennium. Then we can scram. All right. Well, let us dive right on in, shall we? That doesn't look correct. There we go. That looks correct. All right. We were deciding things. There's no point, or there's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. It's only happened once, Moa. Okay, so what's the point in us going after them? They don't want to listen to us. We could just all leave. Do I have to come with you? Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. I am not getting in the middle of this. Alright, let's do this. I think we can explore a little, except for that I really... The only one I'm interested in is maybe this one. Gotta. Fine. Yeah, Tabitha won't give a shit, but I'm interested in what the reaction will be. At this point, I'm kind of invested in pushing Tabitha's buttons. Blush engaged. It won't have an effect on Tabitha. Yeah. She's already a trespasser. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. Ugh, not you two. I said she could tag along, didn't I? What's the big deal? It's alright, Co. Tabby's just a bit of a curmudgeon. There we go. There, it's done. Alright, let's do this. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Excuse me, I am a formidable and self-sufficient monster-hunting companion. Haha, yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be long. Cool. Can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Hell yeah, Zane. Zane rocks. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. Zip! You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Aw, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Hey. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. The faces. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet. But I'm in talks with Meat Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations. Meat Rice. Huge rice. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. Oh man, I wish they were gossiping about me. They're on like every big podcast. Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all of the things she said tonight. Yeah. Wow, this is lifted straight out of a YouTube comment right here. You know what? I don't like her. These are both fine. What do y'all think? Looks like one is pretty popular. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. You've seen how she's treated everyone tonight, except Tabitha. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ha! Yeah, Tabitha is definitely that commenter. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. Okay, now it's time to prod Tabitha. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean that I care what people think of me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. It feels like she's trying to cling to being human. Somewhere in there. It's like she remembers. Like she jolts like, oh, but, you know, congrats or whatever. How about we just press on? I feel like either of these are kind of funny, but I don't know. Also, it might just be narcissistic. Yeah. You quietly press on. Not noisily. Another knock, closer, interrupts your thoughts. Followed by another. Followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. Trin, thank you for the biddies. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? Yes. I'm familiar with all of the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here where everything joins back up. Fox. Thank you for the biddies. What did they see? Tommyknockers. It's not Tommyknockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish into a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. I'm slowly turning her into Kleiner. I don't like those two. Kind of maybe show a little sympathy towards the kids. I think Rosalina is redeemable. She's under a bad influence right now. Oh no, Doug. Are we Tabitha? Those poor kids. I have no sympathies for their terror. Yeah, do you want to be like Tabitha? Listen to this shit. They've brought this upon themselves for trespassing in my mine. There's the trespassing. And making me come down here. I'm sure they're just as upset that you came down here as you are. Hell yeah. See, this was worth it. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. Yeah, normally I sound like this, actually. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can hear the youths, their panicked arguing echoing down the pitch-black corridors. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. You walk to the ladder and climb down. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure. I thought you'd been down here before. Well, Mossy, thank you for the biddies. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. See? Becca. Yep, they're close all right. Good thing they're so damn loud. It sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd. Distant. Sorry, Chew was winding up for some barking at the window. He started like a growl that like had like a Doppler effect because he came from the kitchen past my office door and was running on. So it was like... Now he's barking it up. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. Oh, like Chew. You find yourself stepping towards the black chamber before you, compelled by some unnatural force. Hey, are you alright, Co? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. That's the most Kleiner thing she said. What do you think you're doing? Gordon, get away from there. Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your... Alright. Co, are you alright? We're having some sort of flashback. Or... vision. Oh, thank God. Oh, sorry. No, yeah. Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. What's behind her? I'm going to get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? Boy, which thing do we say? What do we... My God, we have so many options. We should wait for Stella. We should get out of here. I remember you diving towards me. Did you know something might happen? I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? Those kids are lost. That knocking's getting closer. Am I the only one who saw ghosts just now? I mean, maybe they were ghosts. That's a lot of choices, and they're not explorer choices. We get one. We get one. The ones that feel strong to me are... Well, actually, let's consider each one separately. So, the ghosts comment... I feel like Tabitha's just going to deny this, even if she did see ghosts, and I don't see that going anywhere. That knocking's getting closer is just sort of stating the obvious, but it is ominous. Those kids are lost, which I feel like that is important, and it needs to be still dealt with. Like, we can't just be like, well, fuck you kids. I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? This is similar to the ghost thing, but I think would potentially be more fruitful than that first comment. Oh, do you think this means, like, those kids are lost? Like, they're done? Yeah, I don't know. This one's interesting, too. We should get out of here. I mean, the fact that the kids are still here is bothering me. But at the same time, it kind of seems like it is time to fucking leave. And then we should wait for Stella as a little... I'll do a just-in-case save anyway. Remain silent, yeah. The problem I have is that this is... all of these are one choice. We only get the one. And I'm a little concerned that choosing anything other than about the kids is essentially abandoning them. And I like Oscar. I don't want to leave Rosalina to be crushed. Smushed. Sith, thank you for the biddies. Yeah, I mean, she is a calculating, landowning, union-busting capitalist monster, so she might have that kind of thinking going on. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying kids, but I really just meant Rosalina. The other two can get squished. God, it's rough, honestly, having this many choices. Denosis, thank you for the biddies. Those kids are lost. Oh my god. Forget about them. We're leaving. Jesus. Guess I should have expected that. Hey! Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath, and it looks like she's been crying. I wonder if picking that, like, led to her showing up here. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. Oh, so she's trying to be friends with Alexis, and Alexis is trying to be friends with Becca. Goddamn capital T teens. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up that ladder, both of you. Well, wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is to not be buried alive ourselves. That's probably the smartest thing that Tabitha has said so far. I'm tempted to go for it. Because I'm interested. I'm so interested. Ah! I mean, this is clearly really dumb. That's a good point. She mainly just says them in a sociopathic way. Okay, let's do this. No Man Left Behind achievement. Co, don't do this to me. Oh, I'm not leaving unless everyone leaves. They're kids, Tabitha. Don't you do this to them. Screw you, Tabitha. This could all just be one sentence. I didn't even notice the start running, which is probably the smartest choice here. We don't have time. We don't have time to argue with Tabitha anymore. Let's go. You start running towards Rosalina. And then you die. Thank you. They're back this way. Hurry. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way, and Tabitha isn't far behind you. Well, she came along. I mean, she could have just gone up the ladder. I would have told her, just fucking go. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already. I was making it up, okay? I swear to God, Co, if we get stuck down here... I don't care about the ghosts right now, and the ghosts aren't attacking us. You'll what, kill me? Oh, she doesn't give a shit about being alone. I almost feel like saying nothing and let's just continue. Yeah, I'm gonna go say nothing. Focused on following Rosalina as she darts ahead. We're coming, just stay where you are. Hey. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die down here. Then move. Who says this isn't a movie? Oh yeah, fuck talking. Grab them and start running. You reach forward and forcefully grab Becca and Alexis, silently pulling them behind you. Like, if we're gonna do this thing, let's get it done. Get the fuck out. You quickly push your way back the way you came. Pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. All of you start climbing. Now. Once the last teen is up, Tabitha grabs onto the ladder and starts climbing. Finally, now, I'm free to go to my hole. Wait! No! Aww. I think it's all kind of foreshadowing. We're seeing things and encountering things that are not necessarily hostile yet, but it's building up. It's building something with all this. Yeah, she kind of looks like she is going to push the ladder down. You follow suit and start climbing. Maybe she's just the most advanced ditchling. You know? This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Why couldn't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? Jesus Christ. Capital T teens, this is not the time. I'm sorry, okay? God! Continue towards the entrance. You push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. Oh no. Man, that's gonna be like baggy. Like adrenaline's a liquid, right? It's gonna be really floppy. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, we gotta go faster. We're almost there. I can see the entrance dash line. That means something bad has happened. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Oh, fuck. Wait, what's our perspective here? Are we a rock? And then the knocking fades and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. I'm sure the next dialogue will address this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina, are you okay? Clearly, she's not okay, idiot. Jesus Christ, Becca. It's too bad she was running in front. I'll just say that. Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down here in the first place. This is your fault. Shit. Why? Why did this have to happen? I just let the retainer on my lawyer run out. Okay, the knocking stopped at least. All of you stay exactly where you are. I'm going to make some calls. This really hurts. Yeah, it looks that way. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. Tabitha just stormed out of there. Are you... Oh my god. Stella shrank into like a chibi version of herself. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. Gretchen. But that means the cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went in there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. In a panic, Becca runs for the entrance and pushes her way through, but then is tackled by everyone in town and squashed to death. Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate and make sure they can find us up here. I should check in with Tabby, see if she needs help. We're going to get you help. Everything's going to be okay. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're going to get you out of here. You're going to be just fine, okay? Co and Alexis will keep you safe until then. Don't worry, pup. I know you're sick, but I'm here to keep you warm. Am I going to die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. Probably, sorry. It's very funny to like heroically get them all out and then just be like, well, you're dead. Should have run faster. You know, that's what happens when a rock falls on your ankle, you die. We're all gonna die eventually. You're just dying sooner. Like, very soon. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like number one is the only choice here. Just keep breathing just sounds a little... Like, this doesn't sound terrible, but it sounds like you think that she's about to stop breathing. Although this kind of sounds like snarky almost. Like, of course you're not going to die. By the way, I'm Becca. The ambulance will be here any minute, idiot. It's true. Alright. You've convinced me. You're going to be okay. Just keep breathing. Thanks, Co. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. No, not like that. Moron. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. Not gonna not make it. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We should never have gone down there. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. She breathes with her ankle, so this is difficult. Thank you, Ko. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. You should stop hanging out with Becca. She bullied both of you into doing things you didn't want to do. Whatever happens tonight, you should remember it, Alexis. And that's why you shouldn't drink underage. Jesus. Okay, these are our options. Two or three. Yeah, one feels weird. The only thing with 2 and 3 is that it sounds like it's... They sound a little too... like, narcissistically virtuous. But that's because I'm a cynical piece of shit, I think. Yeah, that's an interesting angle, Punkster. I feel that. This is certainly a memorable moment, so that would stick with her. I'm gonna agree that I think 4 is, like, that's a correct thing to say. Maybe not right now while she's pinned down by a rock. While I have you, you should really stop hanging out with that Becca bitch. Fortunately, I don't have the boiled peanuts. Yeah, they're on the bus where they belong. I'm sure no one's touched them since we got here. They're still riding that bus. I'll give her the boost. Much nut. Much nut on the bus. Said thank you for the pities. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like that, you're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina. You're really brave. Braver than I am, and smarter. Jesus Christ, Alexis. Alright, Alexis, hold on. Alexis places a rock on herself. She takes the rock off of Rosalina. It is I who will be dead. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe... I don't know. Maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this happened to you. You're the nicest person I know. Rosalina? Still awake. Just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Don't go to sleep. Oh, sorry. Don't go to sleep just yet, pup. Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand. Tears streak down both of their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. We'll get you out of there soon. It's gonna be okay, Rosalina. Everything's gonna be just fine. Stella's not there. It's gonna be okay, Rosalina. Everything's gonna be just fine. There we go. They're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ. You weren't kidding about the emergency. It'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half an hour.
You heard the man. You have half an hour to get her out of there. Move it.
Rosalina, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to... I almost did the Tabitha voice. Quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God. Yes, sir. I promise you. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor baby. I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. The paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. What the hell happened in there? Maybe that's not what he needs to hear right now, huh? About Tommyknockers, maybe? A goddamn after-school special is what happened. Aw, man. The temptation to drag Becca is strong. Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. At least nobody died. What happened, though? Fuck. It's immediately, it's the first thing. I feel like we cannot say it. I feel like we can't say that. Excuse me. Tommyknockers. Ugh. Just guys being dudes. Seems popular. No, there's nothing that's just the mind collapsed. I guess maybe this one would be. Yeah, that's true. He believes his house is haunted. Yeah, I mean, it's all we talked about. I feel like everyone knew this would happen. Yeah, and we certainly don't think it was an accident. If I stay silent, maybe someone else will take up the torch. Let's go with just matter of fact. You know. Just teens being teens. We did our best to get them out of there. No, this was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in these situations. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Interesting. He's not wrong. But also not 100% right. Teenagers have their own drive to make choices and do things as well. Sometimes you can't necessarily, you could do everything right and that's not going to change it, so somewhere in the middle, I'd say. Oscar. I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. My offer still stands to check it out for you, once you're back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've got to go. Mr. Gutierrez, is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Oh, wow. Are we mad about this? I think they all left for fine reasons. Do you think Rosalina's going to be okay? The paramedics said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. I've still got some lingering, like, after effects. I think I'm mostly better, but, like, got some junk going on here. Yeah, I'm not with this. I don't really view what happened that way. Ah, boy, I think it's is this the first one where we got like a set of different options from a single option? I'm thinking this last one here. That was too easy to be our ditchling problem. Yeah, I think you're right. We've still got a lot of unanswered questions, too. Even more than we had this morning. And we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? Oh boy, you need to hear about the vision! You need to hear about the vision! Ah! There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Ko and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Ooh. So, I could say I saw some shit, or I could reveal that there's some sort of a familial connection to this, perhaps. Is how I'm interpreting this. I mean, we might get to choose multiple of these, but I'm going to start with this. I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. They were right behind you right before you left, and they followed us when we went after Becca and Alexis. Did you not see them? Whoa, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in a dark, abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Stella. Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. When did she take a photo? When we were knocked out, did she whip out a camera? I guess probably a phone. I'm definitely concerned about them, but maybe you weren't entirely off base about the cult stuff you mentioned earlier today. But this thing felt old. Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. What happens now? What happens now? We go home. Now hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick. And don't you dare try and pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. What a coincidence running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Pleased to meet you, Co. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. But I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure if what went on could be considered a crime. Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extended hunting trip. It wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get that camera working. So no way to confirm until we track him down. Now, I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but as officers of the law, you have to understand that we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask, what exactly were these teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family? And why were you down there with them? Oh. Alright, I mean, let's do the Explorer. This is just... Or, yes, we could just do silence. That's real life advice. It's Shut the Fuck Up Friday. But, yeah, I want to explore the stalker thing, too, yeah. I'll get to your questions, but we also need to talk about the man that's been stalking me. His name is Sam Wayne, and he used to work at the mines here. That seems an awful lot like deflection to me, wouldn't you say so, Earl? This is a nice town. People don't go about stalking strangers in these parts. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. I want to tell them off. Either we tell them off, or we just shut the fuck up. I have to say that was some really irritating responses from them. Can you at least just take a description? Fine.
Derrickson scribbles down your description of Wayne. You watch too many movies. Now, can you tell us what happened down there? Oh boy. Oh man. Well, you see, you got to look at everything through a totally different lens with cops. So, like with number 4 here, sounds fine. If it wasn't for me, they'd all be dead. That's the truth. But these are cops. So, is it not 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5, 6, 7. So number 5 here. Right, like they'll construe it as, why were you trying to kill them then? Yeah. Why did you make the mine fall down? Just to make yourself look good, like a real criminal? We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went after them. Yeah, probably not, but we can try it. They did immediately accuse us of deflecting, which is... I don't like them. We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went in after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just being thorough. Our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening. But we may be in touch. Have a good one. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you like a fucking cop. The 2 officers wander back towards the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene like a couple of fucking cops. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no. This is all just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, I guess the cops are done with you? What, are they going to take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. Hey, wait, we're not drifters. We're in town for a fucking funeral. Not drifting. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now come on. Let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. What, are we sleeping in the same fucking bed? I don't want to go back there. You can sleep without me. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Co? No, don't send me away. Don't send me with her. Excuse me, Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. I don't think we're getting out of this. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, valid. Text. All right. I'll text you when we're back. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. God, I wish the car that I drew for my very similar to this, but not at all really similar to this game, looked this good. So it's so nice. If we would have had time, I would have done nice little animations like that. I know, it's just... I'm envious of the quality of their work. It's very nice. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding Oh, I just read that shit, sorry. So much to explore. This went so well last time. We were in a car with Stella. I guess since we're trapped with her, we could try to open with an apology. I feel like it's too boring to just ride in silence. As much as I don't like her, I am interested in what the writers have written. I know, we should just be like, so, Dead Moms Club? And that's the only thing we ever try to say to Tabitha. Ever. Over and over again. Dead Moms Club. Finger guns every time we see her. Well, my thinking was just extend an olive branch. For the sake of conversation. You don't have to feel it strongly or anything. I don't know, food. She sucks, in my opinion. Yeah, we could say sorry, have it fail, like we knew it would, and then be sarcastic intentionally. Number 2 ain't bad. I guarantee she won't have nice things to say here. Let's give 2 a shot. We could see if that maybe is the olive branch. It's probably not, but let's try it. How are you holding up? Poorly. But I'd really rather we didn't get into it. Yeah, so as usual, she doesn't want to talk about anything. Maybe we could be snarky now? Defend Stella at all costs. I'm interested in what her response is to this, if we say something about this. I want to see if she's going to be a sociopath or not. And I mean, I think I know the answer already, so. I know. But it's indirect. That's what interests me about it. Unless this is one of those ones where I click on it and then the game makes it super direct. I'm sorry, I have to try it. I'm sorry. Poor Rosalina. Poor Oscar. He should have kept tighter reins on that girl. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Pearl Ann to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Whoa, are we bonding? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. What do we think? Well, from her perspective, she thinks, you know, because she's a, you know, a very rigid, get stuff done. Yeah, repression, 100%. This feels like, I feel like this one's not the move. I'm gonna try number 2. Feels a bit more just chill. You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Pearl Ann, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now. But I think I'd like that. Alright, I mean, alright. I don't know if I even really want to say either of these. This would, you know, stroke her ego. Well, I mean, like, for me, this right here is like maybe in an episode that hasn't been completed yet, in the distant future. Silence seems silence is popular. I've got to focus on the road. Alright, so we don't have a lot left. I'm interested in knowing these things, but I don't know that we're going to learn them this way. Seems that way. Well, just speaking at all seems to make her angry. To be fair. Fuck it. I want to know. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history there, or... No. Now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Alright. Well, the rest of these are just fights. So, probably time for keep silence. I mean, she doesn't mean that she needs to focus on the road. She just hates talking to me, is what she actually said there. It's quite obvious. They didn't draw her ever looking away from the road, so she's not going to have a problem. She could talk all day. As long as they never draw her eye going this direction, like a dog, she'll be fine. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate. the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You could have... No, you should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. I have, like, visual novel PTSD now. God, this feels so familiar. Should we check our phone and text somebody? You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the damn table. Are we going to get a hand holding up a phone, or is the phone just going to appear here? It's just going to appear here. Well, I drew a hand, at least. Kanika sent a message to Stella. You. Oh, it's group. Right. Okay. Y'all, these are those things, right? Oh, shit. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or nudists. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes. Man, I missed the opportunity to say mom spaghetti. God damn it. It went directly into my brain, but I kept reading. Over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone.
They're just TikToks, okay? They're not that bad in context.
I was just telling them that this game is giving me PTSD.
Why?
While we're in bed, reading text on the phone.
A little bit. Are you ever gonna finish this?
Yeah. You need to finish that.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna take a shower, and then I heard you, and I decided to talk some shit. So, came in here to do that.
Well, talk chat.
I already did.
That's what chat means.
You're not wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna go clean my booty.
Yeah, okay. Limbs heavy, mom spaghetti. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Look who it is. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Don't read into this. The woman just kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep.
It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. I guess we're not checking on Dustin. Oh shit. Rip this chapter. There's one more, and apparently another one coming out soon, and that is not fast enough. This chapter felt shorter. Oh shit, is that the knocking? It is. It's gonna collapse the cliff and the mansion. We got Tommy Knocker, Poblano, and Jane Goodall. I don't think we need a recap. That's cool that they offer a full fucking recap of the whole damn thing, though. I think you're the only one, though, BFA. Okay, never mind. There's an army.
From now on, you are back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers.
Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it'd be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now. Anyways. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. What is up with that dude? What is up with that guy? What is up with Wayne? You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw Mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw Mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do these things keep happening to me? Whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, all right? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want.
Correction. Your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning.
My dad says our house is haunted. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That was not... I don't feel like that wasn't the right screen for that, but here we are. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator.
What do you think you're doing? Get away from there!
Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber.
Coco, are you alright?
Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Clark, thank you for 90 months. I feel like I missed a few. Eclecticism, thank you for 59 months. Optional. Sorry. Optional Optimist, thank you for 62 months. And that really caught me off guard. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. It was not optional. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Oh wow, I guess that means that none of the conversation that we had with her was consequential whatsoever. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. She was buzzing, apparently. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Man, I don't want to not shower, but I don't want to do shower. Do you remember the bathroom? I have not been given the option to check up on Dustin. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, we never did get that piss out. Probably pissed ourselves in the mine. All right. I mean, we can try this for the adventure of it, but you know it's gonna be like a whole fucking thing. You just know this. It might lead to Dustin. Oh wow, we don't even get the choice to investigate the shower. And it is as bad as I feared. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and surprisingly enough clean. All right, well that's good at least. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think about Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely attached to her body. Think about Duke and the image of him lying there, slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning, the worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Think about someone special Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. This one's interestingly phrased because it kind of feels like it's a stat check on the dating game. It reminds me of Final Fantasy X. Any of y'all remember that? There was this sort of secret dating game that was constantly happening in the background. And there were checkpoints along the way where it would sort of reveal who you were currently the most successful with. No, I mean 10. Lulu and Yuna and what was her name? Riku? It wasn't as progressive as this game. I don't think 7 had anything like that. 7 had, yeah, it had like some little tiny things, but it didn't have a game-spanning thing like I'm talking about with 10. Okay, yeah, that's true, that's true. Alright, yeah, you're right, you're right. I forgot 7 had that. It was a lot less consequential in 7. Huh. I didn't even realize it was in the remake. I mean, technically, yeah. But I don't think that they stopped you from basically picking somebody else. It doesn't change the course of the end of the game. Also, the end of 10 is so stupid. God, it's dumb. One of the worst, I feel. I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations has run out on spoilers for 10. I actually really liked 10, oddly enough. It's one of the few Final Fantasies that I completely maxed out, but I think I liked it for its gameplay or something or whatever. I don't know. Because I make fun of the story constantly and a lot of different things. Yeah, I liked the sphere system. Yeah, the sphere grid was awesome. And the story had some really great parts. I personally didn't really care for Blitzball. I only did what I had to do to get stuff. But I completely maxed out 10, and I don't think I ever did that with any other Final Fantasy game. I got all the limit breaks for all the characters, and I actually loaded up my save. Was that on stream? I don't remember. I loaded it up recently. And, yeah, Titus was just like erasing things with like 9,999 damage over and over again. God, Titus was... The problem with that game is mainly Titus. He's like one of the worst Final Fantasy protagonists ever. He's the most empty-headed protagonist in a Final Fantasy game. And also it had that weird jank of like the PlayStation 2 and being like a sort of transitional era for 3D characters. So he was constantly, like, when I'm saying that, like, Titus wants a hot dog, his face, he's always making, like, these, like he's having non-emotions with his face, mostly his mouth, in every cutscene. He wasn't being pouty. His mouth is constantly moving while, like, he's listening to other characters, and it's just constantly making, like, these, like... And by the end of the game, I had decided that he's just imagining eating hot dogs all the time. And then, of course, there's the famous Titus laugh, which everybody knows that. I've always called him Titus. I haven't played the game in a million years. Do they call him Titus? Is that game voice acted? I don't remember. Okay, then I should probably have remembered that his name was Titus. It has been 1,000 years since I played it. Wait, other games called him Titus? Oh, they never say his name. That makes sense. How weird. It's kind of like, is it Gaiden or Gaiden? I'm pretty sure it's Gaiden. But when I was a kid, I always called it Ninja Gaiden. It's Gaiden, though. Is it Gaiden? Or Gaiden? Fuck. This is messing me up. I may have just told the story wrong. Ninja gay guy then. I can't handle more than one pronunciation for a thing. I store them both and then pick them out randomly. We've been over this. Well, do we want to do the dating game check-in? Or do we want to think about any of this other shit? What do y'all want to do?
Much nut.
Omasi, thank you for the biddies.
Eat the butt up.
Sith, thank you for the biddies. Alright. I wasn't trying to talk you into it. But it is interesting. Aha, see? You think about someone special. Oh no, they ask us. I thought they were going to report to us who we're choosing to think about. That's weird. You think about someone special. Specifically, you think about Stella, your intrepid cryptid hunting companion, and everything the two of you have been through since you got to town. Kanika, the resident goth, and one of the most level-headed and fashionable people in town. Avery, and their calming presence standing in contrast with the coming storm. Oscar, the shy and handsome town librarian man stuck in a haunted house. Reese, Stella's mysterious and reclusive friend? Wayne? And wonder how many times he's watched you unseen? These are some weird dating options. These are some weird ones. I didn't expect them to include someone I haven't met and a dead ass body. What is the thinking for the character here? Like, oh man, I love being stalked. I love the thought of a man following me around.
I mean, that's a trope.
It is a trope, yes. Well, the thing is his head is dead. Not even death can stop him. Can stop our love. Oh no, it's still there. It's just dead. Last time we saw him, he was cosplaying a jellyfish. I know. Alright, well, we're gonna do the obvious. Yeah. You think about Stella, your intrepid cryptid hunting companion, and everything the two of you have been through since you got to town. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Check on Dustin. Oh shit. There are two of them now. Yeah.
So, when they come back, this is a cute ass spot.
We're about to talk to him.
Wait. So when they come back, are they like doing anything or are they just chilling? Like, you said
Who
the
comes
body,
back?
The body without the head?
No, not without the head.
Or with the head but not attached?
No, it's attached.
Okay.
I said the head was dead.
So the head is dead but the body's still alive.
Unconfirmed. But he's able to stalk.
But like, how?
I'm just joking. I'm just saying that we've seen the guy twice, and it looks like he's dead, and they won't let us actually see his face. And we saw more of like kind of his face last time, but he had like a bag over his head, loosely, and so we couldn't see detail. But there's also like blood. No, he's dead. He also has his own special font that no one else has. It's like a intentionally creepy font. I think he's a zombie.
I'm just saying, like, you do that for a zombie. Like, if you were like, hey, I don't want to leave you alone. We've been together for so long. You know I'm fucking helpless by myself. Like, I'd be like, I appreciate it. Like,
Well-
we're not having sex again just because of the smell.
I mean, you're adding way more. The first time we met the guy, he was already dead. And we've only seen him twice.
Okay, you said,
I didn't.
you implied
I did not.
there's more mystery. It's just like a
The
random,
game implied.
there was a random just dude zombie you. I think I would be less freaked out if it was a zombie than if it was like an actual person.
Well, he knows our name.
Oh, he can talk?
Yeah, I said he has a special font.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what the font said. It could have just been mountains and shit.
Yeah, he talks. He keeps warning us to stop getting involved because we're gonna get hurt.
Okay, well, he's dead. He would know.
Right? He is an
Fucking
expert.
Listen to the guy. He's not stalking you. You're fucking it up.
He's talking.
You okay?
Yeah, just pinch my pinky.
Anyway, that's not the point. You're still. That's like you keep going to a police station and then you complain because you see too many cops. Like,
We're not going to the graveyard.
the dude obviously isn't stuck in a graveyard, but he's like, hey, can you back away from this situation? And you're like, no. And he's
We
like,
can't.
hey,
We were chased into town by
I'm
boiled
involved
peanuts.
in this situation. Stay away from me. And you're like, no. I'm gonna be in this situation, and I expect to not see you because you have a paper bag on your
Well, yeah. That's exactly what I said, actually.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, it doesn't have to be creepy. Oh, that's cute. That was a nice dumpster. First, I thought they were in a dumpster and that this was all trash bags, but then I looked at it again. They're in a
Fancy
dresser.
dumpster.
I mean, it kind of is.
It's almost the same word.
Dresser. Dumpster. They both start with D.
Have a lot in common. They both end with
That's true. Infallible logic right there.
Indeed.
I would kiss you, but I'm still like, love you too. Come on. My dad is that is a stalking zombie, but my vote is he's cool.
We're gonna find out.
My dad
Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name Mom. She come to visit. Dustin Mom. I Dustin Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Thank you, human, for take care of my boy. What happened to your glass house? Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter try to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just tried to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. I had a rough night. Can you console me? Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. If Cat Monster want to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature. Okay, I gotta go bye. Okay. That's that. Okay. Why don't we have a window moment to start with? You walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view it provided you on Monday. It's the same view. Turn back. You turn back to the guest room. Well, we could check in, or we could check in, or we could check in. Or we could check out. Finger gun. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? I'm pretty sure it has. I feel like it's in a different position now. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. You pull out your phone to text Stella. Hot. Thinking about you. Send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. What? Thinking about you. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. We're about to get an immediate response back. That's what that means. Are you ready? I guess I was wrong. Send upsetting cursed image. You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Ha! Oh my god. Send a photo of a pained old man. We really may have to do a different playthrough of this shit. I'm so... yeah, hide the pain Harold, probably, maybe? That makes it, that raises it to, like, worthwhile. That sums it up pretty well. I'll do a safety save here, just in case. But fucking, let's just do it. Yes! You send a photo of a pained old man. Oh. That is Tabitha's smile. The perfect follow to this would just be, this is Tabitha. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Okay. Do we text Kanika, or do we just get the fuck out of here? Nah. Sorry, Neeks. Fair. Nah. Downstairs. Yeah, but we can't go back once I click on that. We have to send her something and once I click on that. That's why we have to decide now. I think. No, yeah, there won't be a different option. We'll have to choose something. You've done everything you wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Oh, this is the one, I forget her name. The helper. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself, trying to tidy as best she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. What did I do wrong by sleeping? Do we talk to animals first? Ugh. Oh yeah, I may have used all the hot water, that's true. Bonjour, Frou-Frou. Bonjour, sacre bleu. Do not think you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I supposed to bear it? I see. Oh, sorry. I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit in the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. Oh, she's the one that has the alpaca. To me, they kind of are. Hi, I'm Ko. Good morning, I'm Janie. Just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations, or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Ko. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Did we? Janie. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are 2 completely different things, I suppose. It's thanks. It's thanks. Well, we get the most out if we go with thanks. We actually get to say something. It's all I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to actually meet you. And I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha, what with everything that's Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. I think we should ask about Rosalina. Any updates on Rosalina? Yeah, they had to take her foot. Oh my god. That's pretty crazy. Her dad's lucky she's alive. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. Yeah. Number one. Number two. Me outside. Yay, cousin bonding time. Maybe we should just make ourselves so unpleasant for her to be around. Alright, let's go. But I haven't had breakfast. You can't just take away my freedom like that. I don't need a babysitter. Remain silent. Hold on. You can't just tell me that Rosalina lost a foot and move on from that like nothing happened. Just because something terrible happened to someone, it doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. Life has to go on. And let me assure you that what happened to that poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now, shall we go, or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt for something I personally begged you not to do? What? What? Smash her foot? Save her? What? Oh yeah, no, I'm not eating anything here. There is no breakfast here. I don't know what to go for. Yeah, we could meet outside and then we could maybe talk to Janie. Like, anybody else we could possibly talk to, that would be great. Sure, I'll meet you outside. See how, like, Janie was, like, waiting, and then me saying that, she, like, looked around Tabitha and smiled?
Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. If I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point, between dousing the building in kerosene and lighting the match. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Co, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. You should get out of town. There are monsters here. Oh my gosh, we have so many very good questions we could ask. And we're only going to get to ask one. But we can do this. Thanks. Last night was a lot. If you ever need to talk to anyone, my husband is the local pastor. He's a gentle man, always willing to lend an ear. He's actually been going a little stir-crazy ever since we moved here, what with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. Whoa. 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 Well, we got some real choices here, my friends. I feel like I would just be polite in this scenario and just thank you. We don't have to be all, you know, actually I'm on an atheist forum and blah blah. That's Tabitha shit. That sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Of course. He's always ready and willing to talk with people, so feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. Alright, so what's our one gonna be? Should we ask about Wayne? I feel like Wayne is the most interesting question. Yeah, fuck it. She's gonna monitor our conversation, so we have no choice, really. Maybe. But I feel like it's worth a shot. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Ah! I'm going to stop the two of you right there. Co, I'm busy and not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alrighty then. Be safe out there, you two. Tabitha practically drags you from the estate, one hand clasped firmly around your arm. She continues to drag you all the way into her car, and from there, into town. The ride to town is uneventful, your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. All right, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. What do we do? Do we nod sagely? Oh, neat. What kind of tea? She's gonna just say some shit like, I don't know. What does it matter? It's tea. That's what she's gonna fucking say. Two, one, two, one or two, two, one, not three. 2, 4. Wow. 2, 1. Oh, I guess I'll say the most polite thing. Oh, I didn't even register that. There were some 3s in there. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I told you. I fucking told you. I don't know. The kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it is called. Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. I feel like say nothing after that. She clearly doesn't give a shit what we have to say about anything. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Dang. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. These are not words that are worth saying to Tabitha. This is not words that I would say. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Good for her, honestly. I'd be losing it if Miles were my brother. Have I ever told you that you scare me? I hope there weren't any customers in there. Say nothing. Say nothing. Healthy. 3, 5, or 6. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Scare me. Healthy or nothing. Yeah, but she said shit like that, right when we first spoke to her as well, so. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Tabitha's eyes narrow as her gaze pierces through you. We're burning daylight. Come on already. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Co, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. This is suspicious. Maybe inquire about Kanika, or is that butting in too much?
Yeah, we do know what's up. That's a good point. Yeah, Miles does suck. This sounds kind of childlike. Can't I go with you? Yeah, but I don't think... I think we know what Miles' responses would be. It's nice. It's a nice thought to check in with him. It's true, they will reject us. I have no doubt. It certainly seemed illicit. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, well. We asked for tea. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, well. Can I have some tea? Oh, sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go and do that now. Never hurts to have fresh water, hot water on hand. Mouse wheel up. It does nothing. Mouse wheel down. Also nothing. Can we get this over with first? No, no scrolling. Of course, of course. Priorities. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Oh, are there? Oh, yeah. There sure are. I think I do want to go back, because that was purely an accident. I did not mean to ask for tea. We already know we don't like her tea, if you recall. We set it down without ever intending to pick it back up again. Right. I meant to click this. They both had tea in it, so I just sort of autopilot. Can't I go with you? I like the tea room. I always like visitors in the tea room, but I'm afraid I'm too busy to entertain for long, so we won't be lingering. Might as well just wait out here. No need to cram in there like sardines. So that's a lot of excuses. No, yeah, that was 100% Sybil's tea. They told us that when we had it, or when we got it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We read that. Ooh. Sorry, Miles. You walk up to the door of the tea room to listen in. Subtle. Longer than you'd hoped, but... Sybil pauses, and a moment later you hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. If she and Tabitha resumed their discussion, their voices are too soft for you to hear. It isn't long before the tinkling of bells interrupts your attempted listening session to announce another patron. Holy shit, it's a huge man. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Co, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. Seth, thank you for the biddies. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Wow. I don't know if those are the words you want to say. Or that. Or that. Maybe not that. Not that either. Wow. Boy. Hey. Jesus Christ. Those are all rough as fuck. Yeah, just off screen. There's a mohawk up there. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together, since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so is she. What? Oh, wait, what? Big Betty or your mom? So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out in the woods and look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I could try and find him? Oh boy. Oh damn. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prized pumpkin. She was a big lady too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet, what with everything else going on. It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. I ain't a stranger to what these hills have to offer. Daddy always said I wouldn't have nothing to fear so long as I learned how to use my fists, so he taught me how to do all that. Those woods might still get scary sometimes, but I reckon there's no better way to show my daddy I've learned those lessons than go out there and find him. Yeah, you're not gonna be showing your daddy shit. You gone. I don't know about that one. Do it? Alright, I'll do it. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen, and they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find them. Unfazed. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no. But I've been awful busy, what with everything that's been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Fuck it. He died on the northeast edge of town, off the Askina Trail. I don't know. I wasn't trying to make a joke. I just literally read it absolutely fucking the most wrong way possible. Caught myself off guard. Thank you, Co. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god. Hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at library after and figure out plan? Was that the group chat or was that direct? And then it buzzes again. Hey again, lol. Okay, so this is the she texted the group chat first. I've been thinking about you too. If you want to come over for breakfast. Huge O face.
Eat the butt up.
Sith? Thank you for the bits. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house.
Hi, Stella.
Is that who we are? Hot. Hold up stereo. Play mixtape. You politely knock on Stella's door. There's no answer. You knock again, louder this time. Your renewed effort is immediately met by the yelps of an excited Gretchen. He's here, Stella. He's here. An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from her doorway. Hey, sorry I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in a lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. The secret is that we're really dating Gretchen. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes, eggs and biscuits, maybe just a classic scramble? Look at the sponge holder. Yeah. Look at this fucking picture. Oh boy. Look at the oil bottle. It has a fucking oil geyser on it. What else is happening here? Shit. Piss. Not much else, really. Oh, you can't see the bottle. It's behind me. What are you feeling for breakfast? Oh yeah, we read that. I also have toaster waffles if that's more your speed. I may have already had my breakfast, but that won't stop me from partaking in whatever scraps may fall to the floor, of course. Tofu scrape. I don't want the burden of free will. We are definitely hungry. Shut up. Offering biscuits after I've had one of Winnie's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? Haha, maybe. I never said they'd be as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. Alright. I'm a pancakes guy. Alright then, let's see what you got. Biscuits it is. Can't go wrong with a scramble. No foo to the tofu. Don't trouble yourself. What do we think? Yeah, we have to do the biscuits now. You're right. All right, then. Let's see what you got. Biscuits it is. I do love biscuits. Excellent. You won't be disappointed. We can even make them together. Ah, shit. Just kidding. Ha! He has like a Ghostbusters outfit. I used to have a jumpsuit just like Stella's, but I'm afraid mine has been torn to shreds from years of use. All right, let's get started. Oh no. There's a hot option. A hottion. She does look like April O'Neil. Maybe we're a turtle. All right. Calm down, calm down. Cute jumpsuit. You look great. Oh, I see we have a flatterer in our midst. Yeah? I'd be lying if I said I didn't pick it out just for you. It was all that Ghostbusting talk yesterday. This used to be my lucky getup from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Yeah, April had like a jumpsuit thing or whatever with the pockets all over it. Her yellow jumpsuit. I never really understood what the fuck it was that she was wearing. She didn't dress like anybody I'd ever seen in my entire life. I remember questioning that. Sorry, it's fashion, it's fashion. Though I guess you might call it unlucky, since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. Or the kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. Let's mask the fact that I'm an idiot. Until it's obvious. Just stave that off as long as we can. Biscuits from scratch seem to intimidate a lot of people. But once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. She has Gretchen slippers on. Yeah, Gretchen's eyes are always just like piercing. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? Oh no, is this going to be like a cooking quiz? I'm going to get this entirely wrong. Wow, what was the huge clatter? Is that a Tommyknocker? She hands you a bowl. You got to get in there with your hands. Just squish the butter into the flour until all the big chunks are gone. Don't worry, this isn't my first biscuit rodeo. What if I mess up? My hands? Gross. This is actual real me. Squish that mix. Do we claim to be a biscuit expert, or do we squish that mix? Hot squish that mix. My real answer? No. I don't want to do my real answer. It's too embarrassing. All right, everybody wants to squish that mix. Or most do. You get to work and start kneading the mix. We squeeze. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyway, seems like you got an earlier start than I did today. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? And have you heard anything from Oscar? Ah, yeah, we did meet Bo. Okay, we can probably just do both of these. I met Bo at the general store this morning. That poor guy, how's he doing? A Apparently Big Betty has gone missing. Really? How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? Two, huh? Alright. 1,000? Pound? Pumpkin? Whoa, Big Betty. Family. The cops still haven't found Duke's body. He says he wants to look himself. Gosh, that sounds dangerous. I hope he stays safe. I told him exactly where to go. Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I gave her the slip. I always say it like that. I'm glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running in terror from the monster of the day. I personally prefer that you came alone. Oh, I personally prefer that you came alone. My Stella could use better company like yourself in her life. Good dog. Oh, fuck. Man, do we want to sprinkle breakfast with a little bit of that? Is that where I said he was? Boy, oh boy. Yeah, she ought to know. She can handle it. I haven't talked to Oscar yet, but apparently they had to amputate Rosalina's foot. The color drains from Stella's face. Oh no. That poor pup. I hope I made things easier. Stella stands in silence for a moment before perking up. I baked some cookies last night after we got home. I was a little restless. I'll bring them over today. I'm not sure what else I can even do. Though cleansing his house of its spiritual resident will probably be helpful too. Hope you haven't forgotten about our ghost hunting plans this evening. Do we want to explore this? This feels like bringing it back down. Feels like wallowing in it. Yeah. All right. Tonight's hunt. And hell yeah. And we're bringing Zane because we need a Shaggy. And we're bringing Gretchen because we need a Scooby. Oh, goddamn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chew. Uh-oh. Chat's gonna flip out. I think I like number 2. It's playful. Chew's not wrong. He said, bark, 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 bark. Yeah. I like the funny, joking approach. Yeah, I'm ready. But you better stay close in case I get scared. You're cute. And don't worry, I won't leave your side. Even if we have to split up and search for clues. But hey, if this is anything like any other ghost hunt I've ever been on, it'll be a much appreciated breather. That's wonderful news. After all the excitement of the past 2 days, these old bones definitely need a break. Unless you count Tommyknockers as ghosts. Or Wayne. How's the squishing coming along? I forgot we were squishing that mix. Eat some of the flour and butter mix, and then die. I guess. It's almost time, bud. I promise. Eat the butter up. Well,
Well played. Well played. I mean, I feel like number one. Oh, Doug. I think I'm done. How's this look? Stella reaches over and takes the bowl from you and actually does the job that you were supposed to. Looks perfect. Now I just have to add the wet stuff and we're in business. Don't worry, I'll do the whole roll out and fold part. I know that might be intimidating. Now, chat. Now. We're not at the trails. You wash your hands as Stella adds her milk concoction to the flour mixture, stirring a few times before turning to the counter for the final steps. Our little babies are ready to go in the oven. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make an egg for myself while we wait. I mean, I love an egg with a biscuit. Yeah. Actually, can I have an egg too? Of course, the more the merrier. Hope you like over easy. Yeah, sure. Stella cracks an egg into a fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. They have really good audio design in this game. I like all the little touches and changes as you go through the dialogue. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. I'm surprised to hear her say it, but it's true. It's so nice to finally see her have a collar again. Oh shit, we are a gentleman caller now. No. Why? No. Oh boy. That's probably... Jeez, this is a minefield. This is a damn minefield. We could quietly wait for breakfast to finish. I mean, it seems like we can talk to her about whatever. What is... Oh. I see what you mean, like that, and like... Haha, yes. Haha, yes. Is that what you wanted? Eggs, yes. What do we think? Are any of these worth broaching? 2. Tabitha or Reese? Yes, I know, sir, I know. Almost done, bud, I promise. I know, I don't know why we would bring up Tabitha. Yuck. Gross. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. It's like a whole topic, yeah. I don't know. I guess I was looking at this like... Some of these seem like they're going to bring the conversation down. Well, at least you're honest, Spear. At least you're honest. We actually can escape this. These aren't too bad. I'm sorry Tabitha's kind of a jerk to you. Why do you still bother with Tabitha? She's so mean to you.
Why do you keep harassing my cousin?
Why do you keep harassing my cousin? Seems like she doesn't want you around.
Like cousin, like cousin. That's basically her words. I'm sorry Tabitha's kind of a jerk to you. I mean, she's probably like that with everyone, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure, and kind of terse, but I think that's just her way of joshing with me. She sees some shit in Tabitha that nobody else could possibly. Like, sorry, but Stella, you're wrong here. You are just wrong. They must have been really good friends in the past. That's what it seems like to me. And yeah, maybe it's just that she's like really nice. She does seem to have like this optimistic attitude about everybody, but I mean, Tabitha is a whole ass jerk. Like an ass-gina trail jerk. Like the whole banned from the mime thing. She's so funny. Right, yeah. So this is denial. But, on the other hand, Stella does seem to get her way around Tabitha. You know? Maybe she just sort of manifests the reality she wants to see. Essentially. Like, she just steamrolls Tabitha's shit. Cat demanded that I do this, Klaus. Look, so I'm with that food. It's just that, like, that doesn't make her not an asshole. And that doesn't... It's not just things that Tabitha's said. It's also things that she's done. So I believe, based off of some of the things that she's said and done, that she's not, like, evil or anything. She still has some humanity. But she's also said and done some things that make her a verifiable jerk. So, you know, I don't know. It's tough to... Plus, we just got here and we hardly know any of these people. Right, and she's a union buster. So that brings her way down. Really? Yeah, but the thing is, Citrine, I would imagine that the way that you get Tabitha to be a lot nicer to you is that you have to basically bend to her will. Right? You have to have... Basically, you don't assert yourself and you can be friends with Tabitha. That's my guess. Don't go out. Don't make other friends. Don't question her. And just do what she says. But correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't played that way, so... It could be perk related, I don't know. That feels like that would be a lot, like, from a development perspective, though. To change well... I mean, they... Obviously, it does change some of the way some of the characters treat you. I don't know, maybe it does. Huh. I don't know. Do we pursue this? This feels overmuch. Number 1. 2 or 3? Yeah, definitely. Lots of playthroughs would actually be like rewarding with a game like this. We'll end up getting back to the Tabitha options, but right now we're in the Tabitha tree. I know you think it's funny, but I'm not so sure. But she treats everyone like that. I'm just more persistent. That was my assessment, actually. If everyone backed off when Tabitha acted prickly around them, she'd be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. Yeah. That's what I've been saying. I guess I should... Maybe she's kind of telling me that I should have pursued those angles of conversation that I decided not to. So maybe that's, you know... Although Citrine said... You said you were neutral about it. Stella's implying you should just... But of course that doesn't mean be a dick. I don't know. This could be interesting. So, what exactly is your history with my cousin? Okay, I guess I can spill the beans. Here we go. I suppose you could say we kind of dated. Wow. It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently. But as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. Ah, jeez. I don't even know what this is even supposed to mean. Cool. I would absolutely not click on any hot option that appeared after that. There's nothing you could say that would be hot to that. It would only be stupid. I think the feelings thing has already kind of been addressed. Hot. Change the topic. That would be pretty hot. Yeah, one is sort of like we already got an answer to that. I just don't really I don't know where number 2 goes, and I don't want to find out. It just feels like a weird thing to say to that. I don't think we need to get this up in arms about this. I don't know that we knew it. So we could ask, what was it like? What did you ever see in her? Why'd you choose Split? We could just say cool, or we could shut the fuck up. Okay. Seems like there's some consensus on what was it like. What was it like dating her? She's hilarious. And I don't know, it's hard to explain what draws you to somebody. I liked the challenge of breaking down all those walls she'd built up around herself. It was kind of like taming a wild animal, you know? But it all just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mine, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have stayed friends, like actual friends. I could have used someone like her after the big accident. Kanika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. I was, well, it's ancient history. Can't change the past. So the big accident must be referring to her parents, yeah. Do we ask about that? She kind of brought it up. The only reason I'm bulking at any of these is sort of like trying to keep it a nice chill breakfast after last night's events. It feels weird to go digging down into stuff that's like traumatic and whatever, but that's the point of the game. And she also seems amenable to such things, so. Yeah, the eggs are gone. There's nothing left of the eggs. I think we could probably just walk down the rest of these now that we got the Tabitha one off the plate. It's probably fine. Do you think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought of moving away? Hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. And I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I could see myself leaving for the right reasons. You have to be watching for the blushes here. She's saying a lot of things. Or for the right person. Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of like I don't play visual novels basically ever. And certainly not like dating visual novels, so I don't know how they usually are, but like the way that they've handled this in these games is like it's sort of nice. It's just very chill and like feels like how people form relationships. It doesn't feel like overly eager or anything like that, which is nice. Right, just no chill. Go straight into like, so, how is it that your parents are fucking dead? The horny factor is on the low side, and that's good. It's also not the point of the game, so that fits. Let's find out. Let's just get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off. How did you join the Dead Moms Club? Oh, sorry, and the Dead Dads Club. Uh-oh. Stella tenses. Car crash. They were taking me to college. I didn't wind up going to college. Not much more to be said. Okay, so she doesn't want to talk about that. Oh, we can amend. Maybe. Is that how we want to do? Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should force any further on that. Seems like that would be bad. Take me to breakfast. Sorry I brought it up. Let's talk about something else. Okay, well. You and Kanika seem really close. Yeah, it's nice that she's back in town, but I wish it were under better circumstances. She's so busy with the store, too. I don't know how she does it. It's been nice hanging out with her more the past couple of days. Though, again, better circumstances would be nice. So, we're actually going to meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us and friendship. Are you sure he's real? Don't follow up. This seems like it'd be okay. What's he like? I'm not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him, though. Okay, and I don't really like any of the rest of those. This feels weird to say it like that, so I'm going to say it like this. Do you ever hang out with Avery? Oh, that's a good question. I guess I just don't know them very well. I grew up with Reese and Kanika and Tappy. Even you don't seem like a stranger. What with who you're related to. Avery moved here a few years ago, kind of close on the heels of all that stuff with the accident, so I guess I wasn't really in the right headspace for making new friends. I do go to their parties, but now that you mention it, it is weird that I haven't thought to try and hang out with them outside of that. I should text them sometime. We can ask about it, Beer. Don't want to seem impatient, though. It's astonishingly burned. You quietly wait for breakfast to finish, and it immediately does, because this is a video game. And it's been cooking for the right amount of time, despite having taken far too fucking long. It isn't long before timer, this is the words I just said, goes off, and Stella excitedly pops open the oven, pulling out a tray of delectable biscuits. Looks like we're all done. That looks good to me. Man, I'm hungry now. I can't eat this late, god damn it. And with that, breakfast is served. If the two of you wouldn't mind saving me just a couple of scraps, that meal smells absolutely delectable. Oh yeah, that's a fresh biscuit, all right. Still not as good as the diners, but if I could capture that kind of perfection, there would be no mountains left for me to conquer. Better to have the thrill of a challenge. I'm so glad you came over today. I've been having a little bit of a hard time sleeping the past couple nights. I'm sure you can relate. I think I needed a nice slow morning like this, just hanging out with you. As you and Stella start to dig in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. If they're even still doing it after last night. I wonder how far the news has spread. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and see how Rosalina's doing. Gretchen scoffs at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Mayor my rear end. I certainly never voted for him. You should let Avery know? Let Avery know what and why. I'm gonna probably do number one, but I'm trying to remember, what is this forgotten connection? What have I missed? Is this just like trying to force them to be friends? I don't remember anything with Avery and the mayor. Yeah, I guess just like hanging out because we just mentioned it. That just feels like trying a little too hard. Like, she already said like she'll probably text him sometime. We hung out with Avery at the diner. They were the other hot. Gretchen says she didn't vote for him. Well, of course she didn't. Gretchen's a dog. Dogs can't vote. Stella falls silent, pondering what an idiot you are. Maybe they should, though. Okay, never mind. Hell yeah. How would that even work? Little paw prints? Never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's scarf this down and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. Biscuits? I can't believe Stella's bringing the good stuff for that lowlife. Oh, apparently we scarfed. Yeah, we don't. I don't think we need to tell her every single little thing that Gretchen says. We basically already just said this. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Because I feel like beyond a certain point, it starts to get weird, but... All right. Look at the way she's looking at us. Gretchen doesn't seem to like Mayor Jimmy very much. It's like I'm a broken record. I just said this. Huh? Because she barked? Well, that won't stop me from bringing biscuits. It's always good to be polite. Let's go. Yeah, you see that? Well, I hope you've learned your lesson, chat. That's true, yeah. We're even now after explaining that joke. You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in the corner of the main foyer. Now we're just waiting on Kanika. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Coe to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. It'll be worth it. Trust us. The mayor's a dog, right? We're going to talk to the mayor. All right. Shall we? Yep. He's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to.
I hope so.
The mayor is a dog. He has a sash. That's how you know he's the mayor, because it says Mayor Jimmy.
That's me.
All right, this seems like a good point to save and call it an evening, my friends. Can't go on forever. But we'll come back to this soon enough.
Okay, but what about Thunderman?
Nothing new on that front. We're headed towards disappointment on many of these things because there's only 3 episodes out and we're on the 3rd one. There's a 4th one coming, and I don't know how many they're planning to make. But clearly, making a visual novel is an endeavor that no one can complete in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like it gives us a bit of a pass.
There we go. We only got done chapter 1. Chapter 2 will be next year. Everything will be...
Yeah. Oh, the 4th one's coming out on Wednesday. How timely.
Okay, never mind.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. Tomorrow is once again a Maybe Gun Day. We shall see, but it's been a while, and I miss the boys, and I would like to get back to it. So, might be that. At any rate, I'll be back tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next stream. Have a great night. Adios.